What's up, YouTube? What's up, spiritual community? I decided to go on a hike today. Got my stick out here surrounded by lovely nature. Breaking news. Breaking news. For some people, you may not accept it. You might just deny it. We're all born sinners. We're all born sinners. And I know. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. We're all born sinners. We have been, since birth, put it like this. We were put on this earth. We didn't create it. We were put on this earth. We didn't create it. So, this is why I press these type of messages. I push these type of messages because I've had my spiritual awakening. And also, I'm focusing on becoming my greatest version. Just like I'm helping you guys do the same thing. Guys, celibacy is going to be the ultimate test for 2020. Celibacy. If you ask me, there's really no specific definition for celibacy. Everyone has their own way of explaining it. The way I see celibacy is, for one, it's all about becoming your greatest version. Okay? And while becoming your greatest version, you may come across some people in your life that you would like to share your company with. So here's where the reprogramming starts. Something that people my age can start doing now. People who are 40, 50, whatever. There's always a chance to start over, to restart. Anyways, you want to share your company with somebody. You guys begin to go on dates and become friends. And instead of having that lustful mindset, instead of only focusing on one thing, get to know that person. By the way, make sure you explain to them that you're on a spiritual journey. Because if you do not, they're not going to understand what you're talking about. Judgment. What did I say in one of my last videos? Guys, judgment is not going anywhere. So don't do something because someone else is telling you not to. And don't do something because someone else is telling you not to. If you know that it's going to benefit you in life, and you are a firm believer in God, and you know that you have the mental mindset of knowing this is either not going to benefit me on my journey or is going to benefit me on my journey, then you're heading on the right path. Now, my opinion and my thoughts on celibacy. I've done my research on it, and I've seen celibacy and I've seen abstinence. Abstinence meaning retaining yourself from all, not engaging in any sexual desire or no form of oral sex. Now, celibacy, here's my opinion. You refuse to have sex. You refuse to have a penetration with a partner. However, kissing, hugging, that's okay with me. And again, I know that someone else is going to think completely otherwise. But again, that's why I said my thoughts and my opinions. I'm doing the best I can to become my greatest version. And while I'm on this channel, I want you guys to be doing the same thing. This right here is my relaxation. I no longer need to binge drink. I no longer need alcohol in my life. I no longer need a crowd of people around me just to feel good about myself. I no longer need to watch porn, when I'm bored and not doing anything. No, I come out into nature. I do things that I want to do. And I just thank God for the day. I thank God for the day. I thank God for the day. So back on topic, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. This is the ultimate test when you can withstand those desires, withstand the urges, defy the urges, and still carry on in a harmonious righteousness relationship with your spiritual partner. That's how a great bond is built, because you're already walking on a spiritual journey, and now you're realizing right from wrong, and now you're starting to reprogram your mind. I'll go ahead and switch my hand, so bear with me. Now you're reprogramming your mind. You're not going to find someone who is on this same journey just like that. It's not going to happen overnight. You're going to go through trial and error, just like I did. You're going to humiliate yourself, just like I did. You are going to stumble on your spiritual journey, because we are not perfect. We are not perfect. But if you are a believer in God, you are God's child. Now, I had my spiritual awakening this year. I did. And for those of you who aren't aware of what a spiritual awakening is, it is simply when you go through an event in your life, or you have a moment in your life where you begin to question things, and something happens to you, or something makes you feel a certain way, and you begin to question your whole entire life. Everything you've done in your entire life, you begin to question that, because that spirit inside of you is not sitting well. And so you start figuring out, well, why do I feel this way inside? Why am I carrying this burden around with me? Why do I feel chastised? Because your spirit is telling you to change your diet. Your spirit is telling you to start loving yourself more. Your spirit is telling you to start being more thankful. Your spirit and your soul are the two most important things on this spiritual journey. So again, celibacy, and it's not something you have to do. Celibacy is not something you have to do. It's a choice. But just know that when you choose to practice that, it's going to be tough. Some people refuse to do it and like their lifestyle with semen retention, and that's fine. This video is getting a bit long. That's perfectly fine. Just know that you'll become your greatest version when you can learn to withstand and retain from all. And then find your spiritual partner, work on that journey, walk on that journey together, and become y'all's greatest versions. I hope y'all have a blessed day. It's the Libra Caprio Male. And hey, life and waves are alike. Woo! They never stop.